keep telling y'all, this right now, what you're seeing is one of the biggest smacks in the face to Americans. And yet, some of you Americans are going to still run back to the one who's smacking you around. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I thank every last one of you guys for taking time out of your day to view my content. If you enjoy the content that I put out, do be sure to hit that thumbs up button right there so that it can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm and consistently be recommended to you. Also, don't forget to follow me on the platforms above and below. If you want me to react to a clip, see a clip, shout you out while reacting to that clip, go to patreon.com/Modern Renaissance Man and find out how you can do it there. All right. Last but not least, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about this because I told you guys, and it's not like it is an aha moment, but aha! I keep trying to tell you, you getting smacked around, beat, punched, kicked by your abuser, and yet you idiots still keep on running back to your abuser. I told y'all months ago, don't believe anything that I say. I tell you, don't believe anything that the government say. Don't believe nothing that Trump says. Don't believe nothing that Kamala, Joe Biden says. Don't believe any of it. Believe what they do based off of their actions. What administration put you and I, the American people, first versus the ones who are not putting you first? I told y'all months ago. Just look at what they're doing. The border is open. These illegals are coming in, getting housing, getting food, getting thousands upon thousands of dollars in stamps. They're being able to move into neighborhoods where the so-called disenfranchised, the so-called black community, where we can't get ahead. We just trying to this. We need our reparations. And they are letting these people come in and completely take over. You guys are going to be replaced. Negroes, you are going to be replaced. You are being replaced. That's why your voices are not heard. They tricked y'all and pimped y'all doing the Black Lives Matter, George Floyd and all that. The summer of love. They pimped you doing that. You fell for it. And I'm trying to warn you. They pimped you again when you got Gavin Newsom in there. I'm going to reparations or something to bring. And look what happened. He vetoed it. Black folks, how much more do y'all want? And now look what's happening to the other Americans. I told y'all it's not about black people. It's not about y'all. White people. It's not about y'all. You know what it's about? Us. All of us. And I told y'all that this current administration and the ones who are running this current administration behind closed doors, they don't give a good goddamn gonna care about any of us. Ty, what are you talking about? You know how hard I went in on them when they are currently giving all this money to Ukraine. I just mentioned we didn't even know Hurricane Helene was even gonna come. And I told you guys, look what they did with East Palestine, Ohio. Huh? Look what they did with Maui. So now, what is this leading us to? I'll tell you what it's leading us to right here. Shout out to my guy, the Right Wing Angel. Go check out the Right Wing Angel on his Instagram. Go check him out on YouTube as well. Give him a follow. When you go over there, not if, but I hope when you go over to his channel, whether it's Instagram, whether it is YouTube, please say, hey, Modern Renaissance Man sent me here, because my guy pumps out stuff all the time and it just gives me stuff to add more to my arsenal. So I appreciate him. Again, it's Right Wing Angel right there. Okay, go check him out, folks. Check this out. This is what I'm getting ready to get up. This is what I'm so passionate about, because I really do care for you. Whether you're on the left or the right, it does not matter. I do not like seeing anybody being bullied, taken advantage of, being abused in any shape, form, or fashion. I do not like it. What are you talking about, Ty? I'll show you.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
The fuck?
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
Oh, right there, American brothers and sisters. That's what that is. That's a punch, huh? That's a punch to the gut. That's a smack you around. Oh, but you think that she's going to change doing this when and if she becomes president? Oh, I keep telling, and that's why I give y'all the most basic scenario, the basic analogy, the basic metaphor, the basic parable. We're going to use, since they like to have women always be victims, but we're going to use men in this too. If a man or a woman is being physically, mentally, emotionally abused by another man or a woman in a relationship, and then that person who's doing the abusing tells you, it'll get better if you marry me. Now, what are you going to do? Eye black, lip busted, jaw broke. Yeah, okay. That's nothing. The reason why he keep hitting me is because I need to marry him. I need to marry him. And once I marry him, it'll all be okay. He won't be hitting me anymore. He won't. Oh man, yeah, I know she hits me. No, I know my eye's black. I know, but yeah, I know. Yep, she cracked my head too. Got a little small fracture in. But the thing is, the reason why she's so upset and she beats me up and all that is because I won't marry her. That's the reason why. But once we get married and I marry her, it's all going to stop. Now, what would you say to that? Would you still encourage that person to marry them? Well, Ty, this is different. No, it's not. You want to know why? This right here is proof that you Americans are not being put first by this administration. $750? $750 for us. When you just gave Ukraine because I need the money to have fight the war against Putin. Putin very bad man. Putin need to get, we stand up to Putin and his book. But you Americans get $750. I told y'all. I told you. Any of you right now, well, you don't understand, Ty. That doesn't mean what? What? This is us. This is we the people. This administration, based off of their actions, are showing you, oh my God. Oh, the reason why they don't want to throw no money in this because it can't be rewashed and laundered back to the politicians, huh? Is that what it is? $7-some billion you gave to Ukraine. And you telling me for the Americans who was affected the most by this, if you was affected the least by this $750 is not going to do nothing? What is that? What is that going to do? 2 cases of water, maybe some canned goods. Because canned goods is definitely what you're going to need. You definitely not about to get any, in a hurricane situation, you definitely are not about to get anything that's going to be like fresh meat or anything like that. Most likely this stuff is going to spoil. No power, huh? Probably the water systems is messed up as well. So what good is it going to be to get some fresh meat and things like that when you can't really cook it? You can't use it. Gas lines and stuff are messed up. Trust me, this happened to us in Panama City. This is what this does. It ripped Panama City apart. And the last thing people were trying to get is going to a meat store or something like that because the stuff is going to spoil. You have no refrigeration for it. You can't keep it cool. So what's going to be next in line? Mainly canned food is what I'm getting at. $750 freaking dollars. That's it for you Americans. That shows you what FEMA. Oh, well, Ty, that's FEMA. What is FEMA then, huh? You telling me right now they can't sit there and say, hey, with all the damage, see, this is what they'll do. They'll tell you, well, the damage is in excess of, the damage is going to be in excess of $250 million. But you just gave Ukraine, billions of dollars. Well, Ty, that's different. I do not care. All I know is that this is home. This is us. Take care. Call Zelensky and say we're going to need that check back. We got to take care of our Americans that was just affected by one of the worst hurricanes that ever hit inland like this. So this is what you're going to get, folks. Maya Angelou. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Well, no, that's not Kamala. She's not going to do like that. When she become president, she's going to make sure that we get, no. She has the opportunity right now. This woman has the opportunity right now to display this so-called leadership. This joy, this being unburdened by what has been. Let's see how unburdened these people get with this hurricane damage. Let's see how you unburden them. Oh, it's being proven right now. She has the opportunity, being in this leadership position, to show the American people what she's going to do. $750? Yeah. Lost your mind. That's crazy, y'all. I know I went off on this, but rightfully so, because this is our brothers and sisters, whether you're on the left or the right, that's being affected by this, to get $750. Man, yep. Yeah, about to blow a gasket. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Just put it in the comment section after this, all right? Don't forget, if you want to see the next video that I'm doing in chronological order, it's going to be up there. Things that I do as a variety on this channel is going to be right down here. Let's hear it, folks. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.